Yeah, my name is Jeffrey Koit and from the KL market. Prior to joining New Skin full-time, I was actually a human resource practitioner. Having been in that line for over 24 years, I climbed the corporate ladder and finally I chose what is called optional retirement. Yeah, optional retirement when I was 53 years old. By then, I was the senior vice president in Group HR in one of Malaysia's top investment bank. That's my background. Now, why did I choose optional retirement? I could actually work until 60, but at 53, I chose optional retirement. One simple reason. My health was compromised due to the long hours and the stress at work. I was at that time 119 kg. Okay, you can imagine 119 kg. And I was also on medication for high blood pressure and also for high cholesterol. So given all that, I say, come on, I cannot continue like that already. So after my retirement, my son introduced me to a set of TR90. And through the TR90 program, in 3 months, I lost 8.5 kg. And then the visceral fat was down, my body fat percentage was down, and I felt very healthy and strong all over again. Now, this is important and significant to me because when I was young in school, I used to be very active and an athlete. I was 100-meter sprinter. Okay. I even represented my home state para under 18 badminton team. So that was what I was. Now, at this age, I became 119 kg. So when I began to lose all this weight and became healthy, it was very significant to me. Now, that's not the end of the story of how my body and health changed and I gained back. 9 months after the TR90, okay, I lost another 7 kg. So from 119, within 1 year, my weight was hovering around 103 to 104 kg. But another 1-2 months later, it started going below 100 kg for the first time in maybe the 10 years, all these years. So of course, I'm very happy. And it has never gone back up beyond 100 kg. And one real big bonus from the TR90 is this thing that I had. Remember I told you I had high cholesterol and high blood pressure? Well, after all the transformation and all that, my doctor actually stopped this medication for me. So from then until now, I have not been on the high blood pressure and low cholesterol lowering drugs anymore. Now, that kind of change was what made me interested in New Skin as a company. Why? Because the product has proven itself for me. And finally, I was invited to an ST meeting and I said, okay, I come since it's so good. And at my first ST Success Together meeting that I went to, it so happened the speaker was Mr. Rain Ho, who is the founder of the system. And after listening to him, I heard enough and made the decision to join New Skin full-time since I'm retired anyway and I wanted to do something different. And I chose New Skin after that. That was in 2016. See, my friends, upon reflection, as a human resource practitioner, I think back about the times when I was working as a human resource practitioner. I say I can truly understand how people can sometimes be affected in a big way, especially when they reach or get close to the retirement age. Right? You will end up having to maybe cut back on your lifestyle. Some even have to look at other jobs just to keep themselves afloat. And then what after retirement, if there is also a financial crisis like last year and this year probably, yeah, you will have to be very careful with how you invest whatever you have. Hopefully it works. Or you also have to be very careful in how you spend what you have. So I am very aware of this because over time, as a human resource practitioner, I have to, retrench people sometimes or terminate some employees sometimes. And my job is to do it well, terminate properly. But even as I do that, I can sense, the moment the person is retrenched or terminated and lose the job, things change in a big way. And that's what I think WeeHong was trying to explain to us about active income. It's active income. You work for somebody, you get terminated, no more income the next day. And this is what actually happened in my case as well. I choose optional retirement at 53. Next day after I retire, no more income from that source anymore. So I realized after getting to understand what the New Skin platform is, that New Skin actually gives me the opportunity to obtain real financial freedom and so on in the long haul. Why? Because like WeeHong explained, it is residual, passive income. And that is the reason why I choose to embark on this platform.
Wow, a former senior vice president of human resources telling us that working for people is not a long-term solution. You better believe. Okay, thanks, Jeff. Okay, come to my second questions. Okay, during MCO, what is the most difficult challenge you have faced? How do you overcome it?
Ayo, MCO. Mati plus I. MCO, well, like everybody else, the biggest thing that happened to us during MCO is that we got to stay indoors. And there's no one wanting to meet you anywhere. And before MCO, when we do our New Skin work, we actually make appointments, go and see people and see what we can do for them and help them. But now MCO, you cannot go out and no one wants to meet you. That is the greatest challenge. Yeah. However, upon reflection, when MCO first started last year, I am very privileged to have learned important lessons from the system. Success Together taught me one very important thing amongst many things, and this is what they call the DDMMI spirit. You know what's DDMMI? Die, must make it. No compromise. So, what does it actually mean? It actually means, look, if you are serious in getting on to the New Skin platform because you believe the New Skin platform will lead you towards achieving what you want in life, then die also you must make it. No compromise. You do, one of my upline told me, whatever it takes. And it's true. Yeah? So having learned that, instead of being down and negative and say, now cannot go out and all that during the MCO, I look at it and say to myself, in spite of these limiting circumstances imposed by the MCO rules, I put on my thinking cap and said, what else actually can I do? And then I realized when I went into my community's Facebook page that a lot of people are doing a lot of things they never did before. One common thing is what? They start selling cookies, they start selling whatever they can do and make and so on. And then I say to myself, hey, like some of you who do know me a little bit more personally, I am actually quite an accomplished self-taught chef, So I said, okay, since this is a platform, if I can produce something and sell it and people buy, I got a lot of new friends. And that's what I did. Okay? And throughout the MCO period last year, I produced something that I'm very good at, put it out into the community Facebook page and all that. And there were many, many new people I don't know come and respond and buy my what I offer. And what is happening here? Yeah, it's not about selling those things to them. That one is good. But the better thing is, as a result of that activity, I have a long new name list of people whom I can connect with. And I did just that. Because they buy my things, I got to know them, I made friends with them. Actually, over the MCO period, with some of these new friends, I closed them TR90. I helped them get healthier, even during the MCO. So, my friends, the important lesson here is not about asking all of you to learn to cook like me, right? That is not the point. But the point here is, if you have the die must make it attitude because you believe this is the platform you are in and it's right for you already, then in spite of whatever so-called limitations, MCO or limitations, so what? If you have that attitude and spirit in you, Under whatever circumstances, you will say, I will do whatever it takes. And then you will begin to find that you can get a lot of ideas and new things you can do. And you will never die and you will just go on. That's how I overcome the challenges beyond.
All right. I like what you said. Okay, do whatever it takes to achieve your goal. I notice why a lot of people can't get what they want. Yeah, they compromise too easily. Okay, so never settle for less. Okay, come to my third question. Okay, what is the greatest value you get from Nu Skin?
Okay, the greatest value. This is a very important question. The greatest value for me, since you asked the question, is this thing called a caring heart. Yeah, a caring heart. You see, if doing this Nu Skin business and reaching out to people is all about sales or all about earning money for the money's sake, okay, that's part of it. But if it's just that, there are many platforms out there, right? There are many opportunities to just earn money for the sake of money. Now, what I experienced in Nu Skin so far since I joined, and of course joined ST at the same time, Success Together, is that while it is indeed a great platform for financial and personal freedom, I have a company, Nu Skin, and a group, Success Together, that focuses on what we could do to help transform lives in a big way. Yes, it's a business, but the first thing that comes to us is not just about making money. The first thing is actually going all out to help transform lives with a caring heart. And we do that. And in doing so, we help people live younger, longer, and then, of course, help them get out of the trappings of earning an income that is active. That is the kind of value. Nu Skin's caring culture. Yeah. In Nu Skin, there's such a thing called Force for Good. And that is an initiative to reach out to care for the people who don't have what they need for daily life. As this culture, always reaching out with a genuine caring heart. Now, I can identify with that because that is something very, very important to me. Yes, many companies also talk about these things, reaching out, helping, go with caring heart. But is it real, or is it just what they call a marketing positioning? Right? For me, Nu Skin and STT is not just positioning themselves in this manner, but they are genuinely doing so, going out with a caring heart. Let me share with you a short story or something here. You know, my wife and my son started joining Nu Skin business first. I was not in yet. Now, my son come and tell me, Dad, you must come and join us. This is a very meaningful business. I said, why you say that? He said, yeah, it's about going out and helping people and with a caring heart to reach them. Then you know what I say? Wow, very good marketing position. Better to tell people I care for you instead of just say I want to sell you something. Wow, this company very good marketing leh. That's what I say to myself, and my son told me that. However, listen, this is my son and my wife. We stay in the same home. Now, when they go out for their Nu Skin activities, they come back and then they talk, and I can hear what they're saying, even though I'm sitting nearby only. Now, if it is just for marketing positioning, what I should hear will be like, my son maybe say, Aya, Mom, just now, if you say this thing or you do that thing, we will close the sale already. But I don't hear such talk. Instead, I hear my son saying things like, hey, Mom, just now Auntie Sarah, we went to see her. She got a real issue. Now, if we can reach out to her and help her overcome the cost that she cannot afford, it's a bit expensive for her, then we can help her. So I hear this kind of talk, I say, hey, they are not just positioning themselves as caring. They actually genuinely care. Now that struck me a lot. And to me, if at all there is an important value in Nu Skin and in ST, it is this thing. They're genuinely reaching out to love and to care for people. That's the value I take away from this.
Yeah, this platform not only give you time and financial freedom, you can also become a better person. Okay, I believe this is what many people out there are looking for. Okay, an all-rounded success. Okay, next my question for Jeff would be, what is your dream?
What is my dream? Well, like everyone else, I also like to travel. So if I can have the freedom and ability to travel to whatever country I want to go to, that'd be very happy. And although I'm still in a very comfortable home at the moment, I actually, even at my age, look forward to more space. I would like a bigger home and more opportunity to do all that I want to do to my home and in my home. But that's not really the main focus of my dream. My real dream is to succeed in this new skin platform so that I can leave a legacy to my 3 grown-up children. Legacy not so much in terms of money left for them, although that would be great, but more so a legacy in terms of inspiring them and giving them the important reminder that one only needs to be focused on the right values that one carries in life. And at the end of the day, with the right platform, probably New Skin, their own financial and personal freedom can also be realized. That's my dream.
So after listening to you, I also want to leave a legacy to my next generation. Okay, my last question for you is, when you achieve success, who do you want to thank the most?
Yeah, many people I want to thank, but the one, the person I want to, the people I want to thank the most is actually my wife and my son. Yeah, because my wife and my son were the ones who were concerned with my deteriorating health. Remember, I was like what they call a walking time bomb. I can actually just fall dead anytime, and they reached out to me. And of course, after helping me do what I need to do to bring my health around, they are also the ones who later influenced me to join New Skin. And I guess they did that because they know they cannot let me miss this opportunity to get on to achieving real financial and time freedom in the long haul. Yeah, my wife and my son.
Okay, thanks Jeff for your sharing tonight. So I believe we all have learned a lot from you. Okay, especially at the age of 62. You don't.
Yeah, I'm 62 just in January.
Though you don't look like 62, okay? Because
Body age different,
yeah. So you're still actively sharing the good of New Skin products and platforms to people. So I believe we have no excuse not to work hard. Okay. So shall we all give Jeff the biggest round of applause for his sharing tonight? All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Okay, through Jeff and my sharing, I hope you all realize how important is regular and passive influence. So it's not how much you earn when you work hard. It's how much you earn even when you stop working. Okay. 2 months plus ago, actually I accidentally fell down and broke my left elbow. So I've undergone 2 operations to fix the elbow, and also need to go through the physiotherapy. Okay, suffer mentally and physically pain. Okay. So during this period, I did nothing. Okay. I didn't do much on New Skin as well. Okay, just focus on my elbow. But luckily, I had passive income. okay, because of my past hard work I put in, my income has not been affected during this pandemic. Yeah, therefore I urge everyone here to build your passive income. Okay, perhaps you will say, yeah, okay, no expense, no pay cut, okay, no need to worry. But can you guarantee you won't be affected in the next recession? Are you ready for the next recession? Okay, so we need to plan ahead. Okay, do not wait things to happen, then only panic. Okay, just like me, I never thought I will break my elbow, but it happened. Okay, luckily I have passive income, so start to plan now. Okay, so while I'm still can't go up, okay, let's transform together and discover a better future. Okay, this is the old me. Okay, I think probably like 11 years ago. Okay, that time my life is just black and white. Okay, home, office, office, home. Okay, no life. But now my life is full of color. So I ask you, why settle for less if you can be better? To others, MLM is multi-level marketing. But to me, MLM is make life meaningful. Okay, so I urge everyone to open your heart, to talk to the friend who invited you tonight. Understand this opportunity. This could be a life-changing opportunity. Okay. Okay. Lastly, let's success together. Together we succeed. Thank you. This is my sharing.